Hello, Wyoming. How are you, brother?
I'm doing well, Mark. How's everything going in Chicago?
It's cold and it's freezing and everything is falling off.
I'm warm. It's 47
Oh
degrees,
shit.
getting up to 52.
Yeah, we're like 22 degrees over here today.
Yeah.
22 degrees, brother. 22 degrees. So, what's the car culture like right now in Wyoming? Are they still going out doing cars and coffees and all that and
Well,
having
not,
fun or
not,
what?
not in December,
Okay,
although we could have, because this is the
right.
warmest winter I've experienced in 20 years.
Right. So,
But
what's the temperature right now over there? 47, you said, huh?
47 is heading up to 52. It's going to be 55 tomorrow.
55
And,
tomorrow. So that means
and
we're gonna be in the 50s on the weekend over here.
hopefully,
Yeah. It's gonna be a nice cool one. Hey, let's talk cars today. What do you say, brother?
you got it.
All right, let's talk cars. I'm gonna bring up. I'm going to bring up one of my very dear friends. Uh, Heaton Hot Rods. Let's
Well, I've
let's
heard of them, yeah.
Yeah. Oh, they're all over the states.
They're, uh, they're south, basically south of Chicago, right?
Yeah, they're in Joliet, a little town called Joliet. You know, the town of Jake, uh,
Right. Yeah,
Elwood,
no,
Jake,
no,
the Blues Brothers.
mostly for the prison. Yeah.
Yeah. The Maharaja says hello, yo, brother. What's up? What's up? Hey, listen, Maharaja, we're gonna put what do you call this thing? We are going to put up the link for the Maharaja. I would be honored to have the Maharaja on with us. Pasta, what's up, baby? What's up?
Pasta's
Uh,
there.
yeah, Pasta is there.
Cool.
Pasta, if you guys want to join in, Jay Gray Sweater is my behind the scenes
Canadian
guy.
correspondent.
Yeah. He keeps tabs on the video and the audio and all that. I posted your live show on done community pages now. Oh man, whoo wee, hallelujah, praise the Lord Almighty. Thank you, brother. Thank you. Yeah, we're back in business, man. Me and Larry. So we're gonna hopefully we're gonna be doing some good shows over here. So oh my God, hold on. There we go.
Shots
Jamie.
fired! Hit the deck!
What's up,
Man,
brother?
have I missed you? Where the fuck have you been?
Oh man, I've been I've been
You've
all over
been
the place.
what? Ducking and diving? What's going on?
Oh, we've been all over the place, all over the place. How you been, Jamie? Long time no
Hey,
see, brother.
lots happening. Larry, how are you, brother? When
I'm good.
hang
How
on.
about you?
What's that place? Larry from Cody, Wyoming. How
There
are
you
you,
There we
go.
man?
go. There we go. There we
You can
go.
tell because that's Buffalo Bill on his horse there in my.
Well, that's no indication for me, but I will always associate Larry from Cody, Wyoming with the radio. The radio.
Yeah.
Oh man! All right, we got Switzerland in the house. We got Wyoming, Cody, Wyoming, and we got
Where are you at in
uh,
Switzerland, Jamie?
No. The Switzerland is because my I go where I want. I
Oh,
go
okay.
everywhere in the watch space, and I kind of got a free pass at this point.
oh,
Gotcha.
very good, very
You know,
good.
like you're not meant to go to certain shows and all that bollocks. Well, I hang out with the good guys, the bad guys, and it's all cool.
Hey,
Yeah.
speaking of the watch world, what is going on? What is, what is
So
what is what is going on in this world, man? What
the
is
which
up?
world? The watch world or which world?
The watch world. I see a lot of problems going on, and lot of
Yeah.
yeah,
Well,
yeah.
interesting. So Tan, yeah, this today was a really nice show. You
I
know,
love
sometimes
Tan.
you need, like in a boxing match,
Right,
styles make
right.
fights.
Yeah,
Sometimes you need the right panelists with the right counter
yeah.
panelists, and
Right,
yeah,
right,
me and Higgy and Dodger, we got a good vibe. Like we gel, like we
right,
dance. We're
right,
good dance partners.
right, right,
And
right.
I actually have I bought a new watch today
Oh,
coincidentally
congratulations!
Brege.
What did you get? What did you get? What did you
Well,
get? What
well,
did you get?
it's a Brege. It's a Brege. I transferred the money, so I haven't actually got it yet. But
Uh-huh.
it's should be well. Today's Thursday, so probably I'd say early next week I'll actually have it.
Oh, cool,
So
cool,
yeah,
cool.
really excited. I haven't bought a watch since like 2 years, something like that.
Right,
So it's
right.
yeah,
Yeah, Tan is super cool. Me and Tan did a show a couple of days ago. Tan, Tan is he's nothing but pure class. You know what I'm saying? And he comes, he knows the topic. He's very articulate. He knows how to get it down. And
yeah,
that's what I love about him because he can keep on his show. Holy crap,
yeah.
he can run the show. And the
He-
other
He's one. He's
the
one of the
one
best communicators
he
I've
is.
ever seen. Like
He is. I love Tan. And the other person after Tan that can hold on a show on his own is
Higgy,
no. I don't know about Higgy, but Larry. Larry can do it.
Larry.
Holy shit, these two guys, man. Tan, he knows about cars, he knows about watches, he knows about everything, high end. And Larry, the same thing. You give him, you throw any topic at him, and he will take over. You will shut the fuck up.
Larry, have you been around at all? Because I really cannot recall when I last saw
No,
you.
no, I haven't been. I took a break from the from
You remember me?
oh yeah, slightly, yeah, just
Yeah,
slightly.
yeah.
Yeah, Mr. Sailboat.
Well, yeah,
Name, yeah.
that dream sunk. No,
Where
so you,
where is Lux? That's all I care about. Where's
Lux is he's in Thailand,
I miss
in Asia.
I miss my Lux. I will tell you when I was going through I went through a very a sad phase in my life where my dad passed away, and
Yeah,
I know you guys knew about it and everything. It's all right, the world
yeah,
moves on.
it's
But
been
Larry and Lux, they always kept tabs and made sure I was all right, and I really appreciate that. Love these guys.
yeah. It's also at that point what matters becomes apparent, and going on YouTube doesn't matter. It doesn't matter.
Absolutely, absolutely. I mean, I was off YouTube for about 2 years. I was
Mhm.
almost, yeah. I mean, just straight up running my magazine. And if I was on YouTube, I was just uploading, work related stuff,
Yeah,
like videos and everything. But I got so much, I have so many people that are like, Mark, you got to get back on. You got to do this. You got to.
yeah.
I said, all right, let's do it now. All right, so here we are, Jamie Opulence. I saw a video of you the other day on you walking down New York City
Times Square, man.
Square. Yeah,
Yeah, it's a bit of a like a meme, a bit of a
right,
meme. I
right.
was in Times Square at like 3 a.m.
Right.
With a wonderful guy called Corrado,
Oh, very
and
good.
yeah, everyone had gone to bed or whatever, and me and Corrado were just still on it,
Right.
and yeah, I'm an Englishman. I'm an English. No, I'm an Anglo-Saxon in New York.
Anglo-Saxon, yes. All right.
That's the video.
So,
Yeah, this year's been a fair bit of travel. It started in, so I mean, January I was in Abu Dhabi with Jock and Batharis in
very good.
Dubai.
Very nice. Very nice.
March we did Bangkok with Lux for Lux's wedding.
Oh,
yeah,
I missed that. I missed that.
yeah, we had a wedding. So it was me, Dodger, Mental Jock, Marcelo, Archie, Lux.
Oh my
So mate,
God.
Bangkok was epic.
Right,
It
right,
was
right,
one massive party.
Holy
Then we went to London in June. So Tan came across to London. Archie came across. Loads of guys, flew in, and Dodge.
Right.
We had a bro house. That was it. We rented this. We rented this a big Airbnb, like I think it was 5 or 6 bedroom house, and it was like a 3-day streaming. Streams running constantly from the bro house.
Yes, yeah, I missed all that.
Yeah, so that was wild. Then in July, late June, I went to Tokyo I saw Marcelo in
Mhm.
Tokyo. I went to his restaurant. I had a family holiday, the wife and little one.
Right.
Then August, I had a family holiday in the UK with my family back home.
Mhm.
Then in October, went to New York, and we had
Right.
the Watch Time New York. And now we're in December, and I got one last little trip in 2 weeks' time to Madrid for Christmas.
Oh,
Yeah,
very good.
yeah.
And
So
what are you driving these days?
same old, same old. The Land Rover Discovery Sport.
Oh, very nice, brother.
Yeah,
I
same
I
same car,
I think
man.
the last time I saw your post was that was 2 years ago when you got yourself stuck on the North Pole or the South Pole. What was it?
No, that was Iceland. Iceland.
Okay.
Yeah,
You're
but that
trying
was a hire car. I hired a car in Iceland.
you were trying to mimic what's his name?
Jeremy
Uh,
Clarkson.
no, not
Probably.
Jeremy Clarkson. The James Bond, Daniel Craig.
Right,
Oh,
right. I
He
actually
was
I
filming
met
Spectre out there.
I met a guy in Reykjavik in Iceland. So obviously I was on Archie's channel. I was talking about me
Right.
going to Iceland. Well, anyway, Archie's got a fan who lives in Iceland. He reached out to me and said, "Oh, if you're coming to Iceland, let me know. We'll meet up." So anyway, we had the dinner, and he gave me loads of tips about
Oh,
traveling
very nice.
Iceland. And then he
Nice.
goes, I met him the night before we were going home, and he goes, "Listen, when you go back to the airport, drive along the beach. Have a bit of fun." That was the last bit of advice this guy gave me. And then I was driving on the beach, and the bloody ice collapsed, and I had to order the mountain rescue service.
Crap. Holy crap. Patel Philippe Al Maharaja is saying that AC3 is mad. They're giving him 50% of his BMW value on lease return. He thought it was a Rolex and it appreciated. Well, I don't know. I don't know. I don't know about no. BMWs, and I know I'm going to get a lot of hate for that, but here, BMW is the most unappreciated car that I know of. I mean,
Do they have
so many
tariffs?
problems, so many
Do-
problems.
Does America have tariffs for importing these European cars?
I
I'm
think they
sorry.
do.
What,
Yeah,
Jamie?
Tariffs.
Tariffs. Yeah. Then there's some tariffs, but that's all going to get readjusted real soon.
Okay, so
Yeah.
not enough.
Yeah.
It's probably going to go up. It's probably going to the
Right.
tariffs
You
are
want
probably
to
going to
sell
go up.
American cars, right?
I think what's going to happen here, it's with the incoming president, it's negotiating tactic. Like he told Mexico and Canada 25% on everything. And what he wants is he wants Mexico and Canada to close down their respective borders. And
It's a bargaining chip.
Yeah, and use their military to
Makes sense.
control the borders, so we don't have to spend the money.
Yeah, it also if you put a 25% tariff, it also encourages Ford to stop making cars in Latin America and carry on build the American car industry where possible.
Yeah, and and gosh, and I can't believe what's going on in England these days. I mean, evidently, if you can't, you got to be really careful about what you post and what you posted 7 or 8 years ago.
Yeah, that's UK is it's a strange country.
Well, what's that clown's name? Starmer, right?
Oh
Keir
my God!
Starmer,
What
Labour.
a
Did you
tool.
see somebody started a rumor that they arrested Jeremy Clarkson? That was all over the internet
I
last
didn't
week.
see that one.
Did
No.
Jeremy Clarkson actually get?
No. But what happened was Jeremy Clarkson was protesting along with the farmers because the current administration there in England they're going to institute an inheritance tax.
The farmers. Yeah.
And so the farmers
it's a big problem.
Jeremy was kind of leading the pack because he's now a farmer.
Don't we have that here? Don't we have that here in America?
We have inheritance tax, but it's the problem with inheritance tax is specifically for farmers. Farmers are cash poor and asset rich.
Right.
So,
Right.
like a combine costs like $1 million, right?
Sure.
And, so you have a farm and the owner dies, and then there's 20% or 30% inheritance tax. The son and the daughter can't afford to pay the tax, so they sell the farm, and they sell the farm to a big conglomerate, and there go the family farmers.
Yeah. It becomes decentralized. It just becomes concentrated with huge companies.
Yeah.
And gone are the family farm for the last 150 years.
Yeah, I'm not sure about the U.S. federal rules for inheritance tax on farms, but we have an inheritance tax on everything. And
same in the UK. We have a standard, but
there's the last time I checked, there was like $1 million or $250,000 exemption. So the first $1 million or $1 million and a quarter are tax free, and then you get then you pay inheritance tax and everything above that.
Yeah. Well, let me tell you how good it is where I live. In Spain, it's done slightly different in different regions.
Uh-huh.
I'm in Andalusia, so the first 1 million euros is tax free inheritance. Then anything above that is 1 second. I want to get my So and then any amount above that. I need just bear with me. Let me put it up because I want to be precise on this. But it's minimal. It's absolutely minimal. Yeah. Here we go. So basically, you get a 99%. It's you basically. This means that beneficiaries will only pay 1% of the tax on the value of the inheritance exceeding 1 million euros.
Oh, okay, that's nothing, obviously.
Yeah, it's negligible. You pay like $5,000 if it's X millions. Like it's really negligible.
Yeah.
So the Maharaja is asking.
Jay Graysweater says tariffs will not work. Right. Yeah, that's the whole game. We threaten Mexico with tariffs, we threaten Canada with tariffs, and then Canada and Mexico both spend their own money on securing their respective borders. I mean, that's like during Trump's first term, he said Mexico will pay for the wall, and the Democrats, just said, "Oh, he's lying, he's full of shit." Well, Trump during his first administration got Mexico to put like 20,000 soldiers on our southern border, and they policed it. So we paid for our wall, but we didn't pay for any of our own troops to be on the border. So in that sense,
hey, while we're on the topic, I just want to congratulate our president, Donald Trump. Welcome back, Mr. President. We are very happy to have you.
It is so exciting to see what Trump's going to do.
What a guy!
Really
what
excited.
a guy! What a guy!
Yeah.
And they still can't figure out where the $1.5 billion went.
I'm one of the.
They can't figure it out. They're like, oh my God! Look at all these celebrities are coming for her. Oh my God! They got paid. They got paid in millions of dollars.
Every celebrity endorser of Kamala Harris got a paycheck to endorse.
I'm actually blocked by Donald Trump on Twitter.
Why?
Because I was rude to him like 15 years ago.
Shame on you.
Yeah. Well, this was, when he was like the apprentice and all that.
Oh, okay.
And he blocked me, and I checked the other day, and it still says I'm blocked.
Oh my God!
Oh.
That's it. It's my claim to fame. Blocked by the president of America. It's
Well, you should do. You should join. What's that company he started?
Truth Social.
Truth Social.
Yeah, you should join Truth Social and ask him to unblock you on Twitter. That would be something. That would be a claim to fame. President
I
blackmailed.
know what I said. I said something
social-
about his hair. I said, "Oh, you got fake hair or something like that." And
No, his hair is real, brother. His hair is real.
yeah.
But
It's okay.
yeah, but here's the thing. We're happy that we have him. I think America's is headed on the right track right now. I see it in the community that people were holding on to their money. You know, they were scared
Oh yeah, nobody was spending
before
money.
the elections, and I know because I'm in the fucking advertising business, and I felt it. But as soon as the elections are over, now that people know that is a brighter future out there. Right now, Chicago
Optimism.
is in shambles right now.
Yeah.
Shambles.
Optimism is through the roof.
Yes. Chicago right now is in shambles, and it's true. I don't give a. I don't care. It's in shambles.
Right after the election, like the day after, or 2 days after, here in Cody, Wyoming, premium gasoline fell 42 cents a gallon.
Well, right after the elections, did you see the rocket fuel that it gave to the crypto industry?
Oh yeah.
What? Lift off.
Well, that and the right after the election, there were all these proclamations from Middle Eastern countries. We want to negotiate a peace agreement.
Oh yeah.
Well, it'll also get that Ukraine business sorted out.
Right.
Yeah.
Anyway, we are talking about watches, and
let's address Tan's. He's saying about the car.
Yes,
I'll tell you what car. Do you know Morgan Motor Company?
Yes.
The +6.
Mm-hmm,
That's what I would get as a like a heritage.
Morgan +6. Hello.
Yeah.
Morgan +6 here. All right. Oh, that is a beautiful car, sir.
I'm not sure if those are available in the States. The three-wheelers are, but that's because three-wheelers aren't considered cars in the United States. So
no. Morgan is a four-wheeler.
No. Morgan makes three-wheelers too. In fact, they make three-wheelers before they make four-wheelers.
I think that's the Reliant Robin.
Really? I mean,
no, it's backwards. It's the opposite of a Reliant Robin. Have two wheels in the front. That's the correct way to do it. You don't put one wheel in the front because then you have a better chance of rolling.
I saw one of them the other day. I think it was a Fiat.
Oh, there were several guys. I'm trying to remember the manufacturer.
Yeah, Google it. Fiat three-wheeler. It's the Fiat 500. It actually is it. It is. I swear I saw it the other day.
Fiat three-wheeler. There we go. A Fiat three-wheeler. It's a three-wheeler tax.
Even though it looks like it's got two.
This car was such a flop. It was such a flop. This car was a flop. I don't even want to say the name of the fucking dealership that was out here selling these cars, and it was a flop. And there's another dealership that took over.
Well, you can lease a Fiat. You can lease an electric Fiat 500 for like $19 a month right now.
Yeah.
$19 a month. Yeah.
Good for you. I'm not a big fan of electric cars, man. I'm not a big fan of electric cars. I mean, here's the thing: if there was an emergency and somebody said, "Hey, Larry, you got to get back in your car. Get in your car and let's go to St. Louis," right? You can't do it with an electric car.
Well,
you got to make sure the damn thing is charged. Then you got to go and wait.
The Caldera, the Yellowstone Caldera blew up. I got to get out of here. Oh, my car isn't charged. Well, you know what's even funnier is my insurance company, State Farm Insurance, on October 28th. Guess what they did? They removed all of their EV chargers from their headquarters in Illinois.
Oh, wow.
Because of fire risk, not from the chargers, but from the cars. They don't want electric cars parked in their parking structure. My insurance company, okay?
Hot damn.
So and there's been a lot of there's been more reporting now finally on lithium battery fires. Did you guys hear about the electric German fire truck battery went in the thermal runaway, burned down the entire fire station and everything in it?
Holy shit!
What was the brand? What was the brand of fire?
I'm sorry.
What was the brand of fire truck? Like the
I don't know. It wasn't reported in the article in the German press.
Yeah.
But
listen,
the critical thing here is that when a fire station full of firemen can't keep the station from burning down, and your own insurance company says we don't want electric chargers on our property because we don't want electric cars blowing up on our property. They're trying to tell you something, Jamie.
Yeah, I've always enjoyed. You know, when you go around the world and you see different countries' fire engines, like you go to New York, like the incredible fire engines, and you like in Spain they look terrible. You go to England, the fire engines are really, really nice. Like different countries.
The other thing too is the size, because they're like the cars here. I mean, compared to old downtown Europe, any place in Europe, the streets are much wider here. The freeways are much wider, and so the vehicles grow to fit the streets. I remember when I was in Spain. What's that? I was in Toledo.
Toledo.
Okay, and this was right after I graduated from high school, and I was walking around with my friends, and the streets are real narrow because Toledo's a medieval town.
Right.
And there was a really wealthy old woman that used to live there, and her car, and I'm not making this up, and Mark, maybe you can look this up.
Yeah.
Because we need a photo of this. I swear to God, I'm not making this up. She had a driver and she had a limousine, and her limousine was a 1959 Cadillac formal limousine.
Holy crap.
A 59.
Mm-hmm.
And that was the one with the biggest fins ever
So
made.
did the fire truck scratch it? Like, what happened?
Well, no. It's just like when she was driving around, and my friends and I were walking down this street in Toledo, and we saw her turn onto the street. We had to duck into doorways because the car was wall to wall.
Yeah. I've been to Toledo. Did you know Toledo used to be the capital of Spain?
Yeah.
Yeah, but because
it's across the valley from Spain's, if I remember correctly, Spain's military academy.
Right. Yeah, Toledo. The streets are very tight. I mean, it's not functional as a modern day city. So they built Madrid as the capital, which is I don't know, like 100 kilometers away, just up the road.
Yeah. Well, I mean, to get to Toledo is funny because we went on a commuter train and we fell off the tracks.
Holy shit!
We were going. The train was going through this small village, and we were being switched from one track to the other.
Mm-hmm.
And whoever was operating the switch threw it back before the last carriage passed. So the last car of our train, the back end of it, slid off the tracks, and we dragged it for about 100 yards before we came to a stop. And there was a bar in this little town, and we were stuck there for like 4 hours. And that bar made more money in 4 hours than they did in the last 5 years.
Nice.
They had a train full of passengers. And then and then when my friends and we were leaving Toledo, we were at the train station drinking beer, and we really didn't realize we were drinking the beer is 6% instead of 3%, what we normally have in the United States. And it was over 110 degrees Fahrenheit. So, we were drinking beer and not going to the bathroom. And so we each had like 4 or 5 beers, and then it came time to board the train. And so that happened just as the bartender was delivering another round. So my friends took off and I stayed behind. I put some pesetas down on the table, and got up, and the waiter started yelling at me. So I turned around and put some more money down on the table and took off, and he's yelling even more. And long story short, I was being chased by Spanish military guys from the academy, and I climbed onto the train, and we took off, and there was an American in the compartment next to ours who spoke Spanish. He said, "Do you boys want to know why you were being chased?" "Yeah, that would be nice." "Yeah, there was a deposit on the beer bottles."
Oh my God!
And he wanted his beer bottles back because we took the last 3 with us. And this guy almost caused World War III because of 3 lousy glass beer bottles.
Yeah.
But,
I miss the European I miss the European life.
Yeah, look at this. This is a car which is starting to get a bit popular where I live.
Listen.
Oh,
This car was popular when I was in Cyprus back in '91.
Is it good or?
Oh, it's fantastic.
Also the official car of the TV show The Prisoner.
Right. Is it American or what is this?
Oh, I don't know.
It's a Mini.
Mini.
It's a British Mini. It's a Moke. M-O-K-E.
There you go. See what I tell you.
Mookie.
A Moki. And all my Cypriot friends will know that back in the '90s, all the Malagas, they had this car.
Yeah, if you look up the older Fiat 500s, they made the Fiat 500 with a Surrey top like this. It was a little car that wealthy people would put on the back of their yachts, and when they got to Monaco, they could drive around in it.
Screw the wealthy people. All the bartenders on the beach had this car.
Yeah.
And only God knows how many generations, upcoming generations, were conceived in the backseat of that car.
Yeah, well, those things have been around since the 50s.
Yep. Oh man, this is a nice show. We got a lot of people over here. Jamie, where you at?
I'm here, man. I'm here. I'm here. What's happening?
No, that's brother.
I'm looking at the Moki.
Jamie, what do you think of the new lowercase Jaguar?
Oh God.
Oh, the badge.
Well, the badge and the marketing to a whole new class of people.
Yeah, well, I just accept you've got to innovate or you're going to evaporate. Like nothing stays the same.
Well, the problem is they decided to go all electric at the worst time.
Is that what I don't know? Yeah. I don't know. It doesn't surprise me.
All electric for 2025, and the market isn't there, especially with Trump coming into office. They're already pushing. Well, England pushed back their electric vehicle mandates just last week or 2 weeks ago. They had to be by the end of the year. By the end of this year, all the British manufacturers had to be at least 20% EV sales, and only one of them had made it. So they had wound up pushing it back. The problem is nobody's buying the cars, or the demand is off. Let's put it that way.
Right.
So you have all these companies that invested billions of dollars in infrastructure to build the EVs, and they're not selling enough of them to sustain the investment right now.
Well, last 3 years was also a time where grown people were believing in unicorns.
Well, yeah, I mean, it's like, but see, nobody wants to talk about the realities. Okay, and the realities, I imagine they're the same in England and the EU as they are in the United States. Number one, if you converted the entire American fleet of automobiles into EVs, we don't produce enough power to charge them. And there's no way we're going to produce enough power unless we build dozens of nuclear generators, which nobody wants to do.
Hold on, Sir Larry. There was only one one group of people that was pushing that EV. Remember?
What's his name?
Oh,
Elon.
Elon.
hold on. No, 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 no,
Elon.
no, 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 no.
It's all Elon's fault.
Elon wanted to promote his car, but this certain group, which we're not going to name any names
The
here.
Chinese.
Please. Listen to me. We're not. I just said we're not going to name any names here.
It's all right. We don't have Chinese people.
Would you stop that with the Chinese? I said we're not going to name Larry. Larry is probably going to get what I'm trying to say here. So just go along with me, all right? So there was a certain group of miscreant characters that was trying to promote EV, and that we were going to have EV all over states, and we were going to build EV charging stations, which I think in the last 4 years we only made 2% of the charging stations, and that came out, which was a complete a slap a doo-doo in the faces. And it was the same people that can account for $1.5 billion.
Yeah, exactly.
All right.
Okay.
What about hybrid? Hybrid as an alternative.
The joke went right above Jamie Hopkins.
No, I don't. I refuse to engage in what you're going on about.
Very good.
All right. Well, hybrid always made the most sense to me.
Yeah.
Putting aside the lithium battery fires, okay. I think the smartest car I've seen in a long time was the original Chevrolet Volt with a V, because the engineers at Chevrolet did it right. They did studies, and they found out that the average person commutes less than 30 miles a day.
Right.
So they made the Bolt. I'm sorry, I'm getting confused. The Volt with a V hybrid, and it had like a 35 or 38 mile all electric range. So that meant that for 99% of your driving in town or commuting to work, you'd use zero gasoline.
Mm-hmm.
But if you wanted to drive farther, there was no worry because the gasoline engine would kick on. Was
it doing regenerative power as well?
Oh, yeah. No, it's very sophisticated.
As you brake and...
Yeah. That whole system they developed was very sophisticated, and the thing was, the car even has a sensor in it, and it knows how old the fuel in the tank is. So if you're just driving 20 miles a day and you're charging overnight, the gasoline engine will never come on, but after 6 months, it'll fire up the gasoline engine to burn the old gasoline before it turns into varnish. You know, they had worked out all the little bugs, but they didn't know how to sell it. And they didn't know, General Motors had a tough time differentiating a hybrid from an all-electric car. And so people thought it was an EV, and that's what tanked its sales. But, you know, that to me, and the second or third generation of that car, it had like almost a 60-mile all-electric range. So, you know, that car made a lot of sense. Again, with the provision that, you know, you had magic batteries that didn't go in the thermal runaway, because that's the thing that scares me. That's the thing that puts me off of EVs. Well, that, and the fact that if you look at a map of if you look up electric charging stations in Wyoming, I think the only place you're going to find them, you can find a couple of them in Cheyenne, and maybe a handful in what is that liberal enclave in Teton County,
California?
No. In Wyoming, we have a little bit of California in Wyoming. It's I don't go there, and no Wyomingite in his right mind goes there, because it's full of people from California and Connecticut. It's just like Palm Springs with mountains. With winter.
I kind of just leave, like, this is the professional, like the automobile industry, but I accept that change is constant, and you know, things innovate. We had the bicycle, we had a horse and cart. You know, nothing stays the same. Like, things innovate and hopefully get better. And ultimately, you got a product to sell. You know?
I just I just, what they have to do is the battery technology isn't there yet.
Okay. Yeah.
And,
Yeah.
and you have problems because people who promote or who like EVs say, oh, all we have to do is build enough. If we have as many chargers as gasoline pumps, we'll be fine. No, because it takes 5 times as long to
Sure.
fill up an EV than it
Oh
does.
no, I've been to diesel petrol stations that take fucking 10 minutes because some numpty in front of me forgot his whatever. He's got to go. Yeah, just numpties.
Right, but
Numpties.
when it takes 5 or 10, if it takes 5 minutes to fill up a tank full of fuel, and it takes a half an hour to fill up, or to take an electric car from 20 to 80%, if there are 3 cars in front of you at a gasoline station, you're going to be waiting for 15 minutes. If there are 3 cars in front of you at a charger, it's going to take you an hour and a half of waiting before you get.
I think the key is where you said about, the average commuter is 30 odd miles.
Yeah.
That's the mass market, isn't it? The average commuter.
Yeah, and the Volt was the perfect car, except General Motors failed to. They couldn't figure out how to sell it.
New housing projects, apartments, houses, they're all being built now with the infrastructure where they can charge at home. So if John's driving 30 miles to work each day, John can put his car on charge every night.
Well, you're correct, but there's also another trend, and this is happening already in South Korea. No EV parking in apartment blocks, because again, there was a Mercedes EQS that just about burned down a 100-unit apartment block about 6 months ago in Seoul.
I think some, and not to cut you off here, but some insurance companies are not insuring you because if you have an EV car parked inside your garage.
Well, like I said, my insurance company, State Farm, they pulled all the chargers out of their headquarters building in Illinois. So how long before I get a letter from them saying, hey, if you're thinking about buying an EV and you're thinking about parking it in your own garage, you're thinking about charging it in your own garage, you're not going to have insurance from us.
Right.
And there was last month, there was maybe it was 2 months ago, there was a Tesla semi, one of like 50 that they actually put on the road that crashed on I-80 in California, west of Lake Tahoe.
Mm-hmm.
Both sides of the freeway were shut down for 16 hours.
Holy shit.
And they had to call in aerial firefighting. They had helicopters dropping fire retardant to put the fire out.
Mm.
And like I said, there's that German fire station that burned down because of a thermal runaway in a fire truck. So,
goddamn.
If professional firefighters can't keep their own place from burning down, I'm not parking an EV in my garage. No way.
No, I hear you. But here's something that I wanted to share with you guys over here. This is a car that was at my friend's place. Heaton Hot Rods in Joliet, Illinois. This is a Land Rover Defender.
Yeah.
All right. Absolutely gorgeous car. Completely modded out, kitted out. But here we go. Hello. What do you see?
Is that a Chevrolet?
That's a Corvette LS3. That's a Corvette LS3 engine in it.
Why would you do that?
Reliability and power.
Right. Yeah.
That is gorgeous.
Well, Jamie, do you know where the Rover Land Rover V8 came from?
Oh my God, look at that. That is beautiful.
No.
They bought it from General Motors. General Motors made a small cubic inch V8, and Land Rover actually bought the tooling from General Motors back in the 60s. That's where Land Rover's original V8 came from.
That is.
It was only like 220 some odd cubic inches.
the problem is with these British cars, you don't have a lot of mechanics in America that can work on them.
Right, right.
Well, I mean, you talk about a Defender. There's a Defender. There's a YouTube channel called the Fast Lane Car, and they have the Fast Lane Truck.
Right.
They bought a brand new Defender a few years ago when the new ones became available here, and they took it to the Defender dealer, the Jaguar Land Rover dealer, to have a factory Land Rover winch installed, and the dealer screwed up and totaled the entire car.
Fuck.
There was something very bizarre about the wiring harness, but the factory authorized dealer couldn't install the factory winch on that vehicle without totaling the car. I think they had 3 of them in a row. You know, after the wiring harness was destroyed by the dealer, they replaced it, and that one had problems, and they replaced that Defender, and the third one they kept for a few months before they sold it. So, yeah. I went to high school. One of my friends in high school, his father was the accountant for British Leyland in Southern California.
Right.
Back in the 70s and 80s. I remember driving around in the first Triumph TR7 on the West Coast.
Right.
We kind of stole it out of his parents' driveway. It was a red one that they used for shoots for the brochure.
Right.
And, I don't know if you guys remember, but the TR7 was wedge shaped, and so in the brochures and everything, and in the commercials, they had it driving into a wedge shaped garage, for example, and stuff like that. But and then they came out with the TR8 with an 8-cylinder, and that thing ran so hot that it blistered the paint on the hood, and it melted all the plastic components on the engine. So they had a little, they stuffed that car with a V8 engine without making any changes to how much air they could let into the front of the car to cool the damn thing.
Right.
Yeah. Guys, I'm gonna go.
All right.
Just really nice to see both of you back.
Thank you, Jamie. Thank you. And please listen. Feel free to join in anytime you want. All right.
Yeah, well, I don't need an invitation. I know that.
Of course.
Yeah, just such a long time, and it was always a pleasurable conversation we always had. So it's good.
Thank
good
you.
to see you.
Thank you, brother.
All righty, Jamie.
Harry, God bless you, brother.
Take care. Bless you, the family.
We got the President Trump. Let's go.
Yes. 2025, baby.
Yeah, make America great again.
Oh yeah. We're trying one person at a time.
See you guys.
All right, see you.
Whoo! Take care, Jamie. Oh, that was nice. That was really nice to have Jamie on board.
Yeah.
Oh man. All right. So we were let's talk some cars. So here, let me pull this up. So this is where did it go? Where did it go? Where did it go? Oh, mamma mia! Hold on, brother. It's coming. It's coming. Yes, so these guys who were talking about in the great land of Joliet, Illinois. I'm trying to get over to their thing, the pictures. I don't know where the pictures went. Where did the pictures go?
Yeah, you don't mess around. You don't play with StreamYard for 2 years. You forget how.
I know. And then I was having so many problems.
You come back and it costs 3 times as much.
I know. And that's here's the thing. They started charging all that money, and I was paying for it, and I didn't even know that I was paying for it till I got the bill. I'm like, you got to be shitting me, man! I'm paying for this. Are you serious? So hold on 1 second, Rod, here, where we're trying to get to the okay, hold on, posts. I even forgot how to use Facebook. That's crazy. All right. All right. So let me add this at the stage. Yeah. So this is Heat and Hot Rods in Joliet, Illinois,
Mhm.
and man, they've got a lot of beautiful stuff. I do have a couple of clients that take consignment cars
Uh-huh.
and they have a very good selection and at a very very good price. That's the whole idea, the good price.
Yeah.
So let's see what else they have. As a matter of fact, we'll let you talk about the cars here. Let's see. Well, what do you think this is?
Well, it's a 57 Bel Air.
There you go. There you go, brother. Very good. Yeah. So I don't know if they have this. If they still have this. That is a very very beautiful car. That is a very clean, beautiful car.
You know what I miss? I miss the days like with this. This one's a pretty good example, but the color, back in the day, in the 50s and the 60s, oftentimes the interior would match the color of the exterior.
Right.
Like you could get a beige paint and a beige interior, or a baby
Right.
blue interior with a baby blue car. You
Right.
know,
Right.
they used to have like I remember the old brochures. You have your selection of like a dozen interior colors, and today it's like, well, you can have black or black,
Right.
or maybe a variation of some tan, and
And
that's
black
about it.
and more black.
Yeah, and the expensive cars like the Audis, you could get a different color, but it's $4,000.
I'm not a big fan of these cars. The problem is, hey, listen. Here's the thing. When you have a lot of money to throw around, you can buy anything you want. But I am talking from a perspective of just a regular guy that wants a nice car.
Yeah,
The problem with German cars is they depreciate so fast. They depreciate faster than you change your underwear. Let's put it
yeah.
that
Well,
way.
the Mercedes and the BMWs.
Yeah.
I have a friend of mine. He has a 2-year-old 911 Turbo,
Hmm.
which is a very nice car.
Right.
And I've known this guy since high school, and he's got a big ego. And
Hmm.
so he sends me a picture of his 911 Turbo. Right? And I said, well, that's really cool, man. I said, I can't afford a 911 Turbo. That's a lot of money. He's feeling really good about himself because I'm pumping him up, right?
Right.
And then I said, I can't afford one of those, but I could squeeze into a regular 911, finance wise. And the
Hmm.
good thing is that I'm telling you this, like 3 years ago, 4 years ago, Porsche changed. It used to be like the regular 911s were what they refer to as narrow bodies, and the turbos were wide bodies
Hmm.
because they put wider tires and wheels on them. Well, now
Right.
the bodies are all the same; they're all identical. And
Right.
so I'm talking to my friend. I said, I guess what I'll have to do is I'll just have to get a regular 911. And
Yep.
on the Porsche website, when you build and price a car, they have a
Hmm.
factory delete on the name badge.
Right.
So I'll just buy a regular 911 for 130,000 instead of your 260,000, and
Hmm.
have them delete the badge, and nobody can tell my car from yours.
Yeah.
And
Absolutely.
that upset me. He didn't talk to me for a week after that.
Yeah.
But you know what his other car is?
Hmm.
A Series 1.5 Jaguar XKE.
Oh
So
wow.
so I contacted him. I said, "What do you think of the new Jaguar commercials, the new ads, the new direction of the company? Your
So
XKE's either your type, your XKE is going to be either worth $5 million now, or it's going to be zero because the company's Bud Lighted itself."
yeah. Yeah. Well, it's a fact. I mean, everything woke turns to shit. It's a fact. I mean, it's not a left side, right side thing. Everything woke, and we've seen it happen. Everything woke turned to shit.
Well, the funny thing is, there is no there's no contradiction of that. There's no example of something woke being super successful.
Right. You're right. You're
The
absolutely
best
right.
thing you could say about, if a company went woke and they
Mhm.
kept it kind of quiet,
And they
maybe
got
their
broke.
sales didn't go down. But
Right.
that's the best you could say.
Well, we saw that with Harley.
Oh yeah,
Oh my God. I mean, I remember this year at Sturgis, the Harley tent. They had like 10 people in there.
oh yeah. I saw videos.
Yeah,
So,
10
they're
people.
giving away free beer at Sturgis and nobody's there.
Right, right. And
There's like
last
5
year,
people
yeah,
in the whole tent.
yeah. Last year they had 15,000. This year they had 15.
Yeah,
It
and
was it was bad. It was bad. I
and
mean, that's what happens.
in a way, when you think of it, Jaguar could almost be considered a British Harley Davidson.
It is. It is. It's a
If you look at their
staple. It's a
race,
staple.
you look at their race history.
Right.
Winning Le Mans, and they were the first company to do disc brakes, and on one of the news programs I saw they brought up something. You probably remember these. A few years ago, Jaguar used to run the best television commercials.
Right. Right.
And the commercial I'm thinking of, it was like London at night, and there were aerial shots, and then you see Jaguars, like F-types, screeching around corners and everything.
Right.
And then this very, very Natalie dressed gentleman steps out of a mansion, and he's wearing a white coat. And he's got
leather gloves. Yeah.
Yeah, no. And he's got a beard, and you recognize him, but you don't remember his name because he was one of the Bond villains.
Right.
And he turns to the camera and says, there's a reason why every bad guy in the movies drives a Jag.
Right.
And you think, boy, that's a badass car I want.
Right. Right. And look what happened now.
Now they went to the Fleetwood Teletubbies.
Oh my God!
I was at the factory in 1987 at the original Coventry factory. It was Ford had already bought them at the time because Ford owned Jaguar for a few short years, but
right. And they made. I'll be honest with you. When Ford had Jaguar, they made the worst cars, the worst fucking Jaguar.
Well, I have to disagree because having access to the Ford parts bin actually made them more reliable because they didn't have to use Lucas Electrics anymore.
Oh, no kidding.
And some of the switchgear inside was taken directly out of Ford products. But I did stop the production line when I was there.
Oh wow!
Because I was there with my MBA class.
Right.
And we got a big VIP tour, and we were talking to the top executives, and they took us all through the factory, and that was really cool. And I noticed something at the very end of the assembly line. The last thing, and this was for the XJ6 and XJ12 sedans, right? The last thing they did on the production line was close the sunroof. They had metal sunroofs. Okay.
Right.
And I noticed that all the cars had a dent in the same spot in the sunroof. So what had happened was, the tolerances, either the hole in the roof panel for the sunroof got smaller, or the sunroof panel itself got bigger. And they fitted the sunroof into the car, and then when they closed it, when you close the sunroof in the back,
right,
the sunroof tilts up to level with the roof. That's when the fit was a little too tight, and it put a little pucker dent in every car. So we're having lunch with the executives, and I say this to the CEO, and there were two women, two of my fellow classmates at my table. They were kicking me. Don't say anything. You're embarrassing us. And so the CEO told somebody to go check. And a few minutes later, the person came back, and the CEO thanked me because they would have put all those cars on the boat,
right,
with dents in them, and had them fix them in the port. But yeah, It was, it was great back then in Coventry in like 1987. It was almost like three different factories because they had the Daimler limousines they were still building, and that was a separate corner of the factory where everything was done by hand.
That was the good old days.
Yeah, and then the Jaguar, the mechanical bits of the Jaguar, they're all made on modern, assembly lines and stuff. Mm-hmm. But the interiors were still being crafted by hand upstairs.
Oh wow!
So because I thought, irrespective of how reliable the cars were, I thought it was a nice blend of handmade, like the interiors and everything. And the people working in the whole factory, but especially in the department that were doing the interiors,
right?
Those people, I think the average person there was working at Jaguar for like 25 or 27 years.
Oh wow!
And Rolls-Royce used to be like that too.
Yeah, Rolls, I think is still hanging out in there.
Yeah. And of course, Rolls-Royce is Volkswagen, and Bentley is BMW now.
Rolls didn't want to go woke.
No. Hey, did you see? Rolls made a special Phantom. They did it up in yellow and black, like the Rolls-Royce in Goldfinger.
Oh, no kidding! Oh yeah. I did see that. I did see that.
Yeah.
That's a beautiful car, man.
Yeah. I remember Rolls-Royce was the first one to have the hubcaps that stayed level.
Spinning hubcaps, yeah.
Yeah, or non-spinning hubcaps.
No. What? No, there was a name for that. There was a name. What was it called? God damn it!
Yeah, I can't remember.
It had a very specific name. It was called the centrifugal.
Or self-centering, or
something like that.
Yeah.
So, I'll tell you a funny thing. My friend of mine has the Silver Shadow, and sometimes, we go eat jerk chicken in a Silver Shadow.
Okay.
So somebody stole one of his caps. Or it got broken or something. So he went to Rolls, to the dealership.
But $900.
And it was almost about $700 something.
Yeah. Well,
so, hold on. Yeah, so he gets in touch with this company on Alibaba. Got a set of 4 for like $35. $35. So he changed all of them, and now they're the fake ones, but you can't tell the difference.
Yeah, back decades ago, in the 80s, I knew a guy in Gardena, California, who owned a frame repair shop.
Mm-hmm.
So he didn't do body work specifically. He straightened out the unibody or the frame underneath the car, and then sent it off to the body shop. And I remember one day, this rich kid of a Chinese family that owns several banks around the world.
Right.
He managed to crash his Rolls-Royce into the side of a tunnel on the 110 freeway.
Oh, wow.
And the car was pretty screwed up. And I saw it, on the frame jig and everything. And we were going over the replacement parts list. Now, back then in the early 80s, Rolls-Royce used a lot of GM parts, like the air conditioning, the transmission,
right.
The brakes. And we went through, here's a disc brake. Rolls-Royce, it's $300, whatever it was back then.
Right.
And then he picks up another disc brake. It's from a full-size GM Pontiac. It's
Right.
the same. In fact, the Rolls-Royce part had the Rolls-Royce number stamped into it, but the GM
Right.
part number was also stamped into it.
Right.
You know, so the part from General Motors was $50, and for Rolls-Royce it was $300.
Right.
The exact same part.
Hey, did I ever show you my supercharger for my Miata?
No. Show me a picture of a Cuisinart blender.
Oh, here it is. Yeah, this is the one. Look at it.
Hey, you don't see too many red Firebirds.
No, yeah. I
That's
know.
74, 73.
But let's enjoy my goddamn supercharger, will you?
Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. You
This
have to make the
is,
screen bigger, Mark.
huh?
You have to make the screen bigger.
Screen bigger. All right, hold on. All right, hold on. There you go.
Oh, there you go.
There you go.
Yeah.
There you go. There you go. There you go.
Yeah.
Okay, see it?
Yeah.
Yeah, this is the real McCoy, man.
Yeah.
Hello, it's a real thing, Mike.
Excuse me.
Oh yeah. Oh no, that's too big. That is too big right here. My neighbor gave me a very nice shelf, so I'm working on that. But anyway, fuck the shelf. Here we have the new, not the new, but we did the Muscle Car and Corvette National show this year. And I must say, I want to thank the staff and the organizers of the Muscle Car and Corvette National. They always treat us like family, and we were able to get a lot of video over there. And what happened was, and I just want to say this: when the show started, somebody oversell us decided that they're going to put music on the PA system.
Yeah.
So I go up to them. I say, guys, what the hell are you guys doing? I said, we don't want no music here because none of these. There are hundreds of YouTubers walking around with cameras. Okay.
Yeah, you can't play the videos without getting
right. They're gonna put the it doesn't matter if they're monetized. It doesn't matter if they're what the fuck, but all their content is gonna go to shit if you put the fucking music on. I didn't say all that, but
yeah,
I said, please don't put the music on. They were so nice. They were so fantastic that for 3 days, there was no music going on. And I was able to capture so much video in 4K, which is on the YouTube page, that it's unbelievable. And
that's because you were smart enough to get a mobility scooter and you were scooting around the joint.
Well, absolutely, because last couple of years when I was doing that, my knees gave out, man, my calves, my legs, I couldn't walk. I remember the last show we did last year was the Chicago Lowrider show. And all these shows, the Muscle Car and Corvette National, the Chicago, the World of Wheels, which is, of course, coming up and will be there. And then you have the Chicago Lowrider show. Rosemont Convention Center is so freaking big. And there is so much walking and walking and walking and walking. If you start from the main entrance, you go all the way to where the stage is, and back to the main entrance, and back one more time. That's a mile.
Yeah.
And that's only one aisle.
Yeah.
There are like 40, 50 aisles over there. If you keep going back and forth, you're walking like 10, 12 miles in there, man. I couldn't do it.
Yeah, it would be something to actually be able to say that you saw every exhibit at that show.
There is no way anybody would be able to see every exhibit. And I know that I listen. Forget about the mileage and everything. The mobility scooter that I have, and I used it only there, okay? When we went there, we unloaded our car. We unloaded our car. And you know what? Let me see. I'm so happy that you guys there. I'm trying to. Let's hold on right there and lion boys. I'm going to show you right here. Uh, this is really cool. Yeah, the Chicago World of Wheels is coming up. So I want to show you. I want to get down over here. Okay, Farm Truck and AZN. They're going to be at the next Chicago World of Wheels. Okay, which is
Oh,
super
okay.
cool. You remember you know these guys, right?
Yeah, yeah, from the old Discovery show.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. So that's their Kindig it.
Yeah,
So
from
so
Utah.
right. So the World of Wheels is coming up. Here, this is my buddy's Corvette, Jason Parmley. Hold on, buddy. Hold on. Oh my God, these are the three beautiful ladies that were helping us on our booth, in our booth. Wait a minute. Where did it all go? This is Courtney Hanson. You know Courtney Hanson from
Yeah, sure.
yeah, TV show? Yeah. So this was yeah. Let's see these pictures right here. Let's see these pictures right here on lane, right there on lane. Okay. So of course, this was the setup. I mean, just look how. I mean, just look at the depth of it. Just look how big it is. There is no way anybody can say, "Oh, I went to the muscle car show and I saw every." There's no freaking way. This was our booth. These are our pop ups. Of course, we own Wicked Cam.
Yeah.
As my girl, my very very dear friend Laura and Amy. They were there helping us.
Uh-huh.
You know, that's Courtney Hanson.
Uh-huh.
She was there with us, and that's Laura's daughter. That's one of the girls from the Revved Up Women's Car Club.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. So just great, just great. There we go. There we go. A lot of cars. I think they bought a couple of cars. But yeah, it was so big, man. It was so big. So when we go there, I dropped off my. We set up the booth
Uh-huh.
and we dropped off the magazines, the giveaways, and all that crap. And after that, we went home. We came back the next day, and what you call it? I don't know if this is it. Hold on, I'm trying to show you the picture where we actually did it. This is so. Anyway, the mobility scooter has a mileage gauge, right?
Right.
Like it tells you the distance that you've driven. Uh,
Odometer.
with odometer. Look at me, a car guy. I can't even get that
Yeah.
straight. Okay. So this was our booth. We had a lot of people stop by. I mean, it was
Cool.
it was it was fantastic. We gave away so much tchotchkes, and a lot of the different. And one thing an idea that I came up with was instead of us printing our giveaways that has Wicked Car Magazine or anything, I asked my clients. I said, why don't you give us some of your stuff so we can give that stuff away, to the people.
Yeah.
So, Coldwell Banker, Heaton Hot Rods, Sturk Family Law, a lot of the people, donated so much stuff: sunglasses, watches, Hot Wheels. We got about, I don't know, about 3,000 Hot Wheels, that we gave away and stuff like that. So anyway, coming back again to I keep getting off tangent over here. So we dropped the scooter off, and I drove it for 3 days. Of course, I was really really tired when we got back home after cleaning. And okay, I need you to look at this picture right here, brother. You see this picture right here? All
Yeah,
right,
it goes
that's
on
Courtney
forever.
Hansen. Look behind her.
Yeah.
I mean, it just keeps going and going and going and going and going all the way back. So, and this is only one wing, right? So they have like four wings over there. For the muscle car and Corvette National, they have four wings that are open. They have an area where you have, regional, what do you call those car club rides. They have a barn find rides. Then they have another area for, for vendors, for more cars, for bikes, for motorcycles, stuff like that. And for the Chicago World of Wheels, they have the entire other half of the building, which is the second floor. Okay, for the tuners, that's where they have all the exotic cars, the Lamborghinis, Ferraris, McLarens, the tuners, the all that. So anyway, when I saw the odometer, something was telling me, I said, shit, how much did I walk? I mean, how much did I drive that car,
Yeah.
that little car? And I did the first day with one battery, brought the battery home, charged it. The next day I did, uh, one battery, and the third day I did one battery. So three batteries in 3 days.
Uh-huh.
How much do you think, or what do you think my odometer reader said? There is no way, there is no way humanly possible for me to have walked corner to corner of that show. What do you think my odometer readers? I almost fell. I mean, I sat there,
After how many
knocked down.
days?
The 3 days.
After how, 3
Friday.
days and how many hours?
I'll tell you. I'll tell you, brother. Friday we were there at 9 o'clock in the morning to set up. So naturally, after we set up, I drove around for about 45, 50 minutes.
Uh-huh.
Then we packed everything up, came back home. Saturday, we got there around 9 o'clock in the morning. Of course, I had the girls at the booth helping us out, and I was out driving. I mean, you could see the videos. I mean, I'm out
Yeah.
driving,
Yeah,
driving. I drove from 11 o'clock in the morning till maybe 1 o'clock in the afternoon, just going aisle after aisle after aisle. And I'm going slow, I'm going fast, I'm going slow, I'm going fast. And the third day, we were there around 9 o'clock in the morning till almost 7 o'clock at night because I wanted to catch all of these cars rolling out,
Yeah.
you know. And when I saw that, what do you call it? Yeah, there it is. That's our booth, and we were right next to Carlisle. You know Carlisle, right?
Yeah.
Carlisle events, yeah. And that's our little station. I mean, our magazine van. That we drove in. The entrance is on your right side. See where that blue pillar? Here, hold on. That blue pillar on the side with the flags.
Right.
That's
Yeah.
that's the entrance. So anyway, so what do you think? How much do you think I drove that day? Those 3 days.
Let's say 18 miles.
You know what?
What?
14.7 miles.
Not a bad guess.
Not a bad guess at all.
Yeah.
14 miles, bro.
Hey, Wednesdays you got to get out. I've been to 2 SEMA shows. And that you talk about. The SEMA show is even bigger than this one.
I was invited to do the SEMA show this year, and the company that invited me out there, they invited not just me. They invited a lot. They invite every year about 5 or 6 different print magazines, YouTubers, bloggers, and they put them up in like a YMCA style, not a YMCA style,
Like a hostel.
in a hostel, Airbnb, where you have you all have your independent bathroom and bedroom, and then you have one common lounge where you have all your Wi-Fi, your high-speed internet for you to blog or upload your stuff daily and everything and editing and all that. This company actually gave out complimentary iPad Pros for us to, if we needed that. But the only caveat was that at the end of the show you return it back, which is understandable. It helps a lot, because if somebody just wants to blog it for YouTube and quickly upload it through your iPad, high speed, everything. But I couldn't go this year. I couldn't go because we were getting ready for the McCacken show.
Yeah.
Speaking of the McCacken show, I have a hat for you, brother, from the McCacken show, from the muscle car.
Oh, cool. Thanks.
Yes. I have a very beautiful hat for you, because I know my brother likes hats. So I have a very nice. I don't know what color it is, because I know I got a couple of different colors. So I'll give you the one that I don't like.
Okay.
The color.
I don't know if you want to do this, but I was spending some time going through my old photos, because ever since I got a digital camera, I've saved all of my photos, right?
Right.
So I was going through them, and with this new, I just got the latest version of Photo Lab software that I like to use alongside Photoshop.
Right.
If you like to see some of these pictures, I'll throw them up on the screen.
Yeah. Go ahead. Absolutely.
All right. I need to practice doing this again.
Yeah.
So let me get back to where the heck did I put you? Oh, okay. Here we go.
Here we go.
I go to settings. I'm just talking out loud. No, not settings.
By the way, presenting, ladies and gentlemen. Hey, can you hear the gunshots?
I didn't hear anything.
You didn't hear anything?
No, not yet.
Wow, that's crazy. This is Chicago. All right. What you got, what you beat, what you do.
What do you see?
What do I see? Add to stage. Hold on. There you go. Oh, wow.
Yeah, this is Willow Springs International Raceway in 2002. The Cobra Owners Club of America rents the track out twice a year. They still do that. And I'll just go through. Go. And these photos were taken I still have my camera, a Nikon D100, 6 megapixels. Wow.
Unbelievable.
6 megapixels. This is an original 289 Cobra. It was in the backyard for like 30 years under a tarp. And so the owner refers to it as dirtbag.
Wow.
And this is a kit. I can't tell you what it may be.
Hold on. That's a Factory 5.
No.
Factory 5.
No, it's not.
Yeah, it is a Factory 5, goddammit. The badge is on the fucking car.
This is a real one. That's the real one.
That's a real one. Yeah. Oh, hello. Excuse me. Do you see the number?
Yeah.
Who?
It's the presidential special.
There you go. Who else do you know has the number 47 as his race car?
On his Miata.
There you go. Oh, well, the answer should have been producer Mark.
Yeah. This is the interior of a real 427.
Right. But you hold on. Oh, you know what? I think that Mustang was in one of the movies. No. I think I saw that. Yeah, I think that Mustang was in a movie, but I saw that Mustang in the Muscle Car and Corvette National show.
Oh, it could be.
But I will tell you one thing, sir. I will hold on a second. Hold on. Let me. I gotta work this thing over here. I gotta start the camera and all that. You gotta admit it. That is one one. Hold on. I'm just gonna hold on 1 second, all right? I'm just gonna
Yeah.
show you something.
Well, I all I can see is my
Hold
own.
on. Can you see that? Can you see it now?
Let me stop sharing. I have to get back to where I was.
All right.
Yeah, well, there's your car.
That is one sexy mother lover right there.
Yep.
All right. Put up that screen.
All right, let me get back here. I'm trying to remember how to do this stuff.
Sharing the screen.
Entire screen. Share, and then I go to where I was. Okay, are we back where we were?
We are back to where we were, sir. We're back to Timbuktu.
Right.
Yes,
There,
continue.
yeah, and then so here's an old Bob Bondurant.
Right. Oh yeah,
School car.
the Bondurant racing team. Hey,
Yeah,
I
there's
need you to tell us about these cars. I need you to be as
sure. Here's
detailed as you
yeah,
can.
there's a 65 Mustang GT 350, and it's a real one.
Wow.
And this is a contemporary Cobra replica. The company's no longer in business. They made some pretty high quality kits.
Right.
And this is the famous Sunbeam Tiger Le Mans car. This car won its class in Le Mans in the 60s. It's a very famous car. You'll look it up on the internet. Yeah, just if you just Google that British license number,
right.
ADU 180B,
right,
you'll come up with all the records this old car holds.
Nice.
And there's another 65 GT 350.
Right.
And this one's got the Carroll Shelby wheels on it, the 10 spokes.
I like it.
And I don't know, I'm not quite sure what kit this is, but this is not a real Cobra.
That is a Superformance. Superformance.
Nope.
Superformance. You want to bet?
It's not. The Superformance has got a different shape on the nose, the intake.
No, look at the sides. Look at the sides, brother.
Yeah, no.
Would you like to bet?
Yeah, I'll bet you on that.
Would you like to put a wager on it?
Here's another shot of the Le Mans.
I like that car, man. Hey, what kind of zoom lens were you using with that son bitch?
This was a Nikon f2.8. What was the one? It was 70 to 200 millimeter.
Oh, nice. That is sharp. And I presume you shot all that on manual, right?
No, aperture priority.
Okay, AP.
This is a Superformance here.
Okay. Hey, I got some good news. We may have a Cash App thing going on. So if anybody would like to donate to the producer Mark.
Cool.
Producer Mark. What do you call that thing? Election fund. They can do that. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Oh my God, that's a factory 5.
No, it's not. This is a JBL Roadster. Okay.
Oh, okay.
And the designer of this car is Richard Hudgens. Okay, I've met the man, and and how this came about is Richard is a race car designer. He's like a chassis designer.
Mm-hmm.
And a guy came up to him and said, "Look, I'd like you to help me pick out a Cobra replica. Help me pick out the best one."
Right.
And Richard, being a perfectionist, said, "I don't like any of them.
Right.
Why don't you let me design a chassis for it, and we'll put a body on it. It'll be a Cobra-like, but it won't be an exact duplicate." And this car's got like 100-inch wheelbase, and the Cobras have a 95-inch wheelbase. And this is this is stiffer than a NASCAR chassis, and again, it's called the JBL Roadster. And
that is a good one. That is a good car.
And see, and here's that, and this is the same car you saw before and said this is not a factory 5. You can tell by the wheel arches, both front and rear, and the radiator opening is a little smaller than the real one. But again, I'm just surprised at how good the Nikon D100 did, all 6 megapixels of it.
Yeah, that is beautiful.
Now this is a factory 5. Factory 5 Type 65.
Yeah. A friend of mine has this car.
Yeah.
Over here in Chicago. Yes, he has that car in Chicago.
Yeah, there's if you want to see real Cobras and real Shelby Mustangs, the Cobra Owners Club of America rents out Willow Springs. I think it's the weekend before Halloween and Mother's Day weekend every year, and you can find them on the Willow Springs calendar on the Willow Springs website. But a lot, the replicas that show up, but a lot of real ones. And this is another 65.
Oh man,
there's Dirtbag again.
I love these cars, and the cool. Oh, my favorite helicopter. I love helicopters.
Yeah, this was a helicopter show we flew to at what is the? Gosh, it's still a military base. It's east of north of Long Beach, California, and there was a. You can see the guy standing next to the helicopter. He's got a face mask on his forehead.
Yeah.
There was a big forest fire. I think it was a fire in Pacific Palisades, and there was ash all. Before I color corrected these photos, the sky was orange.
Right.
There was so much ash in the air that it filtered out some of the colors.
Right. But, when was this?
2001, 2002.
Oh wow.
There's a.
That's a French helicopter.
Nope, that's a Boeing.
That one is a Boeing?
Yep.
Holy fuck! I thought it was one of them French helicopters. What's that company?
No. I know you're thinking of the
De Havilland.
No. You're thinking of it. You're thinking of the French. They made deducted fan.
Bloody hell, Mike! Bloody hell!
Yeah, there's old Air 55.
Now, which helicopter was yours? Which one did you fly?
The one that says you see the tail boom of it right here in front.
Okay. Oh yeah.
MD 500E.
Right. That's a Bell, right?
With the QT tail rotor. You see that four-bladed tail rotor?
Yeah.
That's extra. The regular ones have 2 blades. So if you're using it for police patrol, you get the QT tail rotor. It cuts down the sound quite a bit. Yeah. And the MDs were popular for police helicopters because they have 5 blades on the main rotor.
Right.
And meanwhile, the Bell in the background, it's got 2 blades. That's where you hear the whop, 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 whop 3 miles away.
Yeah.
And the sheriffs, LA County sheriffs, they were flying it, and I can't remember the brand now. I'm looking at it, the one behind the Jet Ranger.
That looks like a de Havilland, man.
That's not a de Havilland. De Havilland is a British company. There's another. This is an MD helicopter. But
that's one of the most famous helicopters. That's the one they used in Magnum PI.
Yeah, because it is the sports car of helicopters. It's the best handling light helicopter, and this is the ducted fan tail.
And this isn't this like twin engined?
No, it's got one Rolls-Royce CR20 in it. I think it's a CR20. Yeah, it's like 650 shaft horsepower.
But that is one one
See,
reliable fucking thing.
yeah, you see, like this is an MD 500, but it's got the ducted fan.
Right.
Doesn't have a tail rotor. It shoots. It's got a fan inside the boom, and
Right.
you can see the
Yeah.
duct is pointed down.
Yeah. See that.
So you move the rudder pedals, and that can in the back rotates, and it
Right.
shoves air one way or the other.
Yeah.
And I've seen these things. I've seen guys put the tail into trees just to demonstrate.
Right. Wow.
And this is the manufacturer. I can't remember. The guys in Long Beach also flew these. Long Beach Police Department used to fly with them too.
Mm-hmm.
So
I love your I love your photography, because there's nothing much more bigger pain in the ass when people are trying to show their pictures, and the pictures are shit.
yeah, I got real picky with that stuff. And oh, by the way, all these helicopter. I was using a 50 millimeter Nikon f1.8 lens.
Oh, that's a
All,
prime. Isn't that
all
a
50 millimeter.
prime lens?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And,
Nice.
there we go. There's a Robinson R44.
Yep. Yeah, you know your helicopters, man.
And,
That's a beautiful shot right there.
yeah.
That is a oh man, that is a
No, that's a
totally
Dauphin,
different.
I think. Yeah.
Yeah,
See, and again, this is the French company that made that ducted tail rotor famous.
yeah. Now what Coast Guard?
There's Air 55 right there.
Right.
There's the MD 500E.
Yeah. I think it's the Brazilian Coast Guard that has the. Can you go back one picture? Yeah, the Brazilian Coast Guard. I think is the only Coast Guard in the world that has the most helicopters of this kind, of this particular kind.
Oh, I wouldn't bet against it.
Yeah.
I've never been up in one of these. I wish I could get a ride in one of these.
Give me 1 second. I'm getting a
Yeah.
call. Hold on 1 second. Yeah. Oh.
And we're waiting for producer Mark. He's on a phone call theoretically. Mark, are you there?
Yeah. No. That's perfect. You got it, brother. All right. Thank you. Thank you. You got it. God bless. Bye bye.
Yeah, back with us, Mark?
Yes, sir. We're back. That was one of my dearest friends and a very very good client. So
Cool.
I always take his calls. Well, I take
Oh,
everybody's calls.
Anyway, so there's a you know what the problem is with digital photography.
You need
Nobody it's nobody takes the time to frame a shot before they
Well, you can crop in, crop out, do this, do that. You can always do that later on.
yeah, but you know what though? If you only have 6 megapixels to start with, you don't want to crop too much.
Right. Right. I remember, man. I remember shooting. This was yesterday. Yeah, I remember shooting an entire magazine with a fucking iPhone.
Yeah.
So
Yeah,
as long as you have light, you're good.
Yeah, get a load of this. You see what's spinning in this photograph?
Mm-hmm.
I had the full run of the place.
Wow.
Because I'm using a 50 millimeter prime. Mm-hmm. So the Jet Ranger is running.
Oh wow! Yeah, I see that.
And now the sheriff's helicopter is running too.
Mm. Yep, I see that. Oh, they're both running.
Yeah.
Holy shit! I hope you got pictures of them taking off. I hope you had video. Oh, very nice. I just love that.
Yeah, I never got into video, and back in 2002 there was no fucking video.
Yeah,
there were camcorders. You know, there was no. You couldn't get it. You know, no. In fact, I got the first DSLR. I owned the first DSLR that did video. That was Nikon D90.
Right.
I think it was 2004.
Yep. You're right.
And it was 12 megapixels.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Now there's my Mustang when it was like a week old.
Right. And you bought your Mustang new, didn't you?
Yeah. It's a week old here.
Oh my God.
And this was at the it's a restaurant, right? It's still there, but now it's more like it's a Proud Bird restaurant.
Mm.
And the guy who owned it was named Dave Talashe. Mm-hmm. He was a famous warbird collector, and he had restaurants all over the country.
Right.
And they were all aircraft themed. And so what he would do is like he would like collect like 4 Corsairs.
Right.
And make 2 flyable ones out of them, and then use the leftovers as props and write them off as business expenses.
Right. Oh my God.
Oh, here's a 2000 Mustang Cobra.
Yeah, I love this shape. I love this shape.
Yeah. So we're back at Willow Springs.
Right. Beautiful.
You can see the Budweiser balcony up there.
Yeah.
Yep.
Bob Bondurant.
Yeah.
A buddy of mine had
This is a Superformance, and if you compare the radiator opening, you can see it's a different shape than the originals.
Right. My one of my friends had the Bob Bondurant Challenger with the Bob Bondurant livery on it.
Oh, cool!
And man, that thing looked like it was doing 200 miles an hour, and the damn thing was parked.
Yeah.
Crazy.
There's another GT350.
Right.
With the plexiglass quarter windows, original.
Right. Yeah. Oh man.
Okay, what kind of car is this?
That is a Corvette.
No.
Hold on. That's a kit car.
No. I'll give you a clue. It's got an Oldsmobile V8 in it.
Oh, hold on. Don't say it. Please don't say it. I know. Sebring.
No, it's a Shelby Series 1.
Oh, fuck me dead.
This was like Shelby's. Okay, we did the Cobra in the 1960s. We're bringing it back. We're doing our own car,
Right.
and he called it the Shelby Series 1.
Right.
And he made a deal with Oldsmobile to provide engines, so it's an all Shelby
Right.
chassis and everything.
Right.
But
Right.
yeah, he had. I think they made about 250 of them over a period of years, and they got into trouble because the safety regulations were catching up with them
Right.
and
Right.
things like that. But this is the Super Performance here, this black
Yeah.
one, and this is a unique replica of an FIA 289. You can tell by the way the doors are cut into the rear fender.
Yeah.
And
I love these old cars. I mean, I love these classic race cars with their details and their livery.
yeah, the other thing is, with this Nikon D100, it has the CCD sensor. All the modern cameras have got CMOS sensors.
Right.
And so you get the colors are slightly. People say they're film-like, but they're kind of, the colors are a little more saturated.
Right.
Yeah, and this is a real 289 Cobra.
Oh, that's a beauty, man. Timeless. Jesus, what kind of wheels are those?
Well, those are wire wheels.
No, sorry, not the wheels, the tires. Look how big the sidewall is. Holy shit! Oh my god.
Well, that was normal. That was low profile in 1964, 63.
Yeah. My god. Those like fucking 14-inch wheels, man.
15.
15? Yeah.
Yeah. 427s of they were both 15. So
loving it.
Yeah.
All
all three of these are real.
Right. Yeah.
This is a Shelby continuation. This is a real CSX. In fact, the serial number is on the license plate. So, Shelby started making his own replicas, and so the 427s were CSX 4000 cars, and the 289 FIA style, the racing style 289s were 7000 series cars. So this one's serial number or chassis number 77036.
Right. No, that is beautiful. Hey, what's the day tomorrow?
Well, today is the 5th. So tomorrow's.
The question is, what is the day tomorrow? Tomorrow's Thursday or Friday?
No, today's Thursday. Tomorrow's Friday.
Tomorrow's Friday?
Yeah.
Shit, I don't even know where the fucking days are going.
Here's the Factory 5.
I like it.
Some funky wheels on it. Different wheels.
Yeah, I try to.
You know what I like about the Factory 5 guys? A lot of them buy the Factory 5 kits specifically to race. They track their cars.
Right.
Yeah, this is a Shelby 4000 continuation.
Right. See, I'm trying to get
This is you saw this view of the track in the movie Ford versus Ferrari.
Right. Absolutely.
Because the track is the same, the buildings are the same. The only thing they have to do for the movie is use digital art to remove like the modern signage. But the buildings have been around. That building's been around since the track opened, I think, in 1952.
Right.
This is a Kirkham replica. This replica is aluminum bodied, and it's made in a former MiG fighter factory in Poland. And the guys who made the deal with they're a couple of Mormon brothers out of Utah. And it's kind of funny because one of them speaks Polish better than I do because he was dealing with the factory over there. Right. And so, and if you order today, if you go to Shelby and you order an aluminum bodied 427 continuation car. It's a Kirkham.
Yeah.
Shelby actually buys these and puts his own brand on them. This is a super performance, what they used to call a Brock coupe. It was designed by Pete Brock, the guy who designed the original Shelby Daytona coupe.
Yeah.
But this is a modern version, and Pete set it up. I've talked to Pete. He set it up for Chevy engines because the Chevys are shorter top to bottom, so they have more ground clearance with the oil pan, and these are very nice cars. Of course, this is a super performance.
Yeah. That's the one that's made in South Africa, right?
Right.
Super performance, yeah.
Yeah, the company's name is High Tech.
Right.
That makes it. And this is a Shelby 4000 series.
Yeah. There used to be a guy. He used to live in Oshkosh, Wisconsin, and his only job was wait a minute, JB, how you doing, brother? All is good, thank you. I see a lot of my old punters here. Love you all, miss you all. Very good. If you want to jump in, jump in.
Yeah.
Like I was saying,
the guy in Oshkosh, his only job was
Wisconsin. His only job was, let's say one day Larry decided that he's going to go get the kit, right? Because the car is a fucking kit. It's a kit car. And you have the kit come to your house, right? And you call this guy. He would come to your house, put the entire kit together for you, and then fly away. Something like that Akira guy, the one that does the RWB.
Oh, yeah. You know, there used to be several guys. In fact, I knew guys who specialized in assembling factory fives.
Yeah.
And
there's still I know there's still one guy. He is, believe it or not, in the Chicagoland area. I met him this summer. We were at the Chicago Auto Club West car show in Oak Brook. I mean, it's like spread out at a golf course with a bunch of exotic cars, and he was there, and I bumped into him, and I said, "Holy shit, dude! What the fuck are you doing here?" And he said, "Well, I'm doing here what you're doing here. I'm looking at some cars." But he's a hustler, good guy, very nice person. But if you look at him, you will think he works. He stocks shelves at a grocery store.
Oh, okay, yeah.
But he can put together the Cobra kit, the Cobra car kit, with his eyes closed.
Yeah.
He brings all the fucking tools, man. Everything.
Yeah. This is another CSX 4000 series.
Nice.
And
that's. I mean, you can look at that car and say it's a fucking kit car.
Well, this is a Shelby kit car.
Yeah.
This is a Shelby. And the body is 100% correct.
And the guy doesn't have the inside fender liners for the. Maybe that's because they're driving it at the racetrack. Holy shit, man! Look at the slicks. Holy fuck.
Yeah. And there's the Shelby trailer from the 2002.
Yeah. Carol Shelby. Hey, I just want to show you something for a second, and then we'll go back to yours. Leave your stuff right there. Oh, no, don't take it off.
I have to stop sharing so I can see the. I can see your screen.
Here we go. This is the Pandem kit.
Oh yeah.
So I wanted to get a Pandem. I wanted to get. I was thinking of getting a Pandem kit for my car, but the problem is. I just don't trust the fucking, it's not, I don't trust, I cannot find a body shop over here.
Yeah.
That can put it together. So front lip 900, rear over fenders 40 millimeter, rear over fenders 900. So if I get just the rear, yeah, you know what? I don't have to get the front. Just get the rear.
No, that would look stupid with that.
That would look stupid, right? Yes,
Yeah,
I would.
yeah.
So
And not only that,
the whole kit is $3,200.
yeah,
Full.
but then you have to get all new wheels and tires, and you got to modify the suspension
Yeah.
because you can't double the width of the wheels and tires without upgrading the suspension either.
So I would need coilovers, definitely,
Yeah,
and
and wheels and tires. Yeah.
yeah, wheels and tires. Yeah, what kind? Well, Jesus, how? Yeah, you know what? No, fuck it. I'll keep it original.
Yeah, because those look to be about 9 or 10 inches width in the back.
Yeah, yeah. That is one
The,
one.
the one thing I've learned over my lifetime is there's no it doesn't make any sense to modify your street car into a race car.
Right, right.
I mean, take it from me,
Mine is more, I would say, a rally car.
yeah, I mean it's like my car, my Mach 1 is lowered. I got
Right.
I've got what is it?
Put it up. Put it up. I'm gonna take this off.
Let's get back to that.
Bob Bondurant. There you go.
All right, let me see here. Where were we? We're about here. Yeah, this is an original Mustang car that was a Terralingua racing team. Carroll Shelby owned a ranch. It was a big piece of property in Texas called the Terralingua Ranch. There's a Boss 302.
Mm-hmm.
There's the Bob Bondurant car again, another GT 350. And there's my car.
Yeah. I love the wheels. I love them. Remember, I told you to send you a picture of those wheels.
Well, those are Halliburton replicas. Those are the wheels you find on the original 427 Cobras.
Right.
Those are 5-lug wheels, but as you can see, the lug nuts are covered.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know if this will work. Yeah, you see that? So there's a piece of metal that looks like a flower petals.
Yeah.
You put over the lug nuts, and then the knockoff is a full-size knockoff that actually spins on and off.
Right.
So I've got Maximum Motorsport suspension on it, and I'm running about 3.5 inches of ground clearance. So
holy shit!
And
hey, did they
I
take care?
I won't do that again on a street car.
Right. Did they take care of your spoiler?
No, I still haven't taken that company to court yet. I'm going to wait. I have 4 years to sue them in court. And for those of you listening, if anybody's listening, I was in Riverton, Wyoming, and I made a right turn onto a street, and they were working on the street, and they had removed the asphalt from the street. And so I was like on the main boulevard, and I turned right on the street, and all I saw was an orange barrel in the middle of the street. And I drove off the pavement, and it was like driving off an 8-inch curb, and I stuffed the nose of this car into the dirt.
Holy shit!
It ripped up my my spoiler, which is replaceable, but underneath. I hit a rock because once I got on the dirt was plowed and it was soft. So I had to keep my momentum going or I would have sunk like on sand. And so evidently I hit a rock, and so behind the spoiler, there's a cross member,
Right.
and the cross member is there just to hold up the air conditioning condenser, and that got bent. So I got to sue the construction company, but I have 2 more years to do it. And nice thing
Damn,
about
man, you went Burt Reynolds on the some bitch.
yeah,
That's what happened. You just went Dukes of Hazard on that motherfucker.
yeah. This is a unique replica. It's the name of the company.
Right, I love it.
And this car, who does this car belong to?
I forgot the name of that gentleman.
The owner is the
Oh,
longest.
what? Yeah, I know. Herbie Hancock.
Correct. It's chassis number CSX 2006.
There we go. Herbie
And
Hancock.
Herbie bought this car new
Right.
with his first check for the song "Watermelon Man,"
Oh my God.
and so when I bought my Mustang, I made sure when I went down to the track weekend, I made sure I had Watermelon Man on a CD in my car.
Right.
And so I never went up to Herbie and said, "Oh, you're Herbie Hancock." Yeah.
Right.
I'm an amateur trombone player. I play jazz. Just trying to be cool. But I did make a point of pulling up from his car, getting out of the car when Herbie was standing there. I get out of my car, and Watermelon Man just happened to be playing on my car stereo. And the cool thing was, nobody else at the track got it.
Whoo!
Nobody else.
Shabba-doo.
So it was just like Herbie looked at me and I looked at him and gave him the thumbs up and didn't say anything.
Man.
But yeah, he's a real cool guy, and 427. But see how look how early this car is. It doesn't have the vents on the front fender.
Right.
And this is not a 289. This is a 260 cubic inch. And it doesn't have rack and pinion steering. It has Merman sector. I think the first 51 or 52 cars had the 260 in it with the Merman sector steering.
Right.
But it's all original.
That is super nice, man.
And,
that is really good.
And this is the original Shelby Cobra nameplate or badge. See, it doesn't have the Cobra. On it.
Right.
There's AC in the middle of it.
Man, that is beautiful.
No, this is a real 289. And this is a Super Performance Brock Coupe.
I love that car.
And this is a Unique Motor Cars replica of a 289 FIA. And here's a real GT350 Mustang again.
Right. Hey, open up your private chat. Don't read it. Just read it. Don't read it too loud.
I got to stop sharing to see it.
Oh, whoa.
Yeah. Okay.
Anyway,
so
how's the picture quality, by the way? I
it's good.
gotta fix all this. I gotta fix all this.
Let me bring you up full size. Yeah. Okay, I got you full size on a 27-inch monitor. You're looking pretty good.
I am.
I don't think you're streaming in 1080. I think you're streaming in 720, but it looks great.
No, I'm streaming in
1080.
Yeah, hold on. Yeah, I'm streaming in 1080.
Okay.
Camera resolution. All right, hold on. General. Let's go to general. Yeah, I'm orientation settings are disabled while live. Okay. All right, it's all right. Let me go down to 720. Did it make a difference? Is it sharp or what?
Did you just change it?
Yeah, I changed it to 720. Did it make a difference?
No, it didn't make it. That could be on my end because I have a free subscription to stream.
Okay. So it's not making up it's not
But it
making.
looks good. It looks better than it did 2 years ago when you were using that other camera.
Shit.
Ah,
Thank you for reminding me, my friend. Thank you for reminding me. But here it is. We would like to bring the thing to an end today. I think that was a beautiful stream. We got to meet a lot of our friends. We will do this more often now, and I think I'm
I'll
gonna
get this going again.
yeah, figure out if I want to start something later on. I don't want to clash with Archie while Archie's doing his stuff. Of
Yeah,
course.
and also we got to check into that or EV mum or whatever,
Yeah.
that other streaming software, because
Yeah. EV.
when I tried to log in today, it kept asking me for my credit card and a
EV Mux. No,
dollar.
I don't know why I would do that. I mean, it's a free.
Well, because they're starting to charge for everything.
Well, yeah. I
We used to have a
mean,
free subscription that I
yeah,
was
yeah.
because I wasn't. Well, I guess if you weren't monetized, you could
Hmm.
use a free subscription, but
Right. No, I am not monetized. So, but what I am doing is I'm going to start my Cash App. So
yeah.
if any of the punters would like to donate a dollar here, a dollar there, why not? Why the
Hey, yeah.
fuck not? You know what I'm
JB, the plan is for us to do this a little bit more often. So
Yeah, we're gonna do this
hang in
more
there.
often. So today was a one big one, and I gotta
Yeah,
get some stuff
it's fun. We both forgot how to work StreamYard.
completely.
Yeah.
So that's all right. All right. So Larry, I'm gonna call you. I'm gonna call you as soon as the show is over
Okay.
on the telephone. So just hang on for a second. Let me just go through the closing
Yeah. Do the
things.
outro.
See if I can even find the outro. All right, here we go. 1, 2, 3.
Thanks for checking out our official Producer Mark YouTube channel. Lots of great content here and videos are uploaded regularly. So click the subscribe button and keep up to date with the latest videos.